with it, and it showed last night when I spoke with big winner Tina Turner. This is your year. Tina, there were a lot of years there when somebody else was at the helm of your life, but things have changed and you're really in control now for the first time, not only your life but your career. How does that feel to you?
Well, it was about nearly 10 years ago when I felt that I had a good 20 years left. And I said, I've got to see what I would do, because otherwise I would never know if I remained a shadow doing what someone else wants. And a part of what I'd like to tell you now is a year ago, I took away all of my achievements that when Ike and I were together, and I put them on a separate wall. And I left a wall in my music room free. And I said to myself, all right, just alone. I said, I'm going to see what I'm going to do. A year later, that wall is full of silver and platinum, triple platinum, of one album.
What do you think Ike would think of all of this? Would he be pleased for you?
I think in his own way, because it's what Ike always wanted, to actually put that record there.
Tina, when I look at your career, I see somebody that was doing what's popular and current now. You've been doing it 20 years.
I just didn't stop. It's what I do best. It was my style. I couldn't see myself. Everyone said, when are you going to slow down? When are you going to put on a wonderful dress and a fur? And I said, it's just not me. That just was not me. I just had too much energy left to do and to enjoy. And that is what I just stuck to. I just forget what the odds. I mean, people threw the age thing, and they threw all kinds of things at me. And I just stuck to what I wanted. It was my dream.
How about that whole age thing? Are we making too much of it?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I tell you why. Because all people are not alike. There are some people that can do it well into the 60s, I'm sure. And some people are down and out in their 60s. It just depends on the individual. And also the tenacity of the artist itself, I've always been basically, in my head, rock and roll, not a set person that put limits on my life. There were no limits. There are no limits. I don't care how old I am, as long as I feel good and I keep myself fresh enough with the times. I'll go on until, my goodness, who knows?
How long do you think, really? Your legs are going to last till you're 100, honey.
I really don't have a time. I got to tell you, it looks like it's going to go quite far. Because the movies are starting now, and it just goes. You know how it goes when it gets here. It just goes, and I'm really happy.
If there's anything on this very special night you would change about your life, in your career, or you, anything, what would it be?
I'd like right now to get back into writing songs. I'd like to say something. I'd like to say the words of my life in a happy kind of way to the people.
Tina, after all of this, how do you want to be remembered?
As the first black woman, rock woman, to actually fill the football stadiums. That is a wish of mine. Because it hasn't been done. Janis Joplin did it for the white girls. I want to do it for the blacks.
I think it's going to be this year.
Congrats.